is a thing that exists.
Well, we're a little bit late, but we're here at the moment.
I mean, I was just wondering, like, before we even start this, like, it's about, like, the timing of this podcast, you know? Like, as you witness with a lot of people, like, they're very busy until, like, late night, so would it be okay to, like, do this at, like, 9? Because that seems to be, like, the time in which, like, the most people seem to be, like, the most non-busiest.
Yeah, I guess, but this is 9.
It is 9, and it is 9. I know. I'm just trying to.
Oh, yeah. We can change it. This podcast is more interchangeable than anything I've ever really been a part of. It really isn't concrete yet, so yeah, we can change it.
Alrighty then. When do you thinking about like starting this podcast? Like, how many people do you feel like you want in before we start?
In this podcast, at the moment, I feel like as of now, I believe we have 7 people.
Click that, you know, but...
Oh yeah, the best doppelganger.
And that.
Oh my god! Mr. Astro, don't ship me!
Wait, that was from Astro? I hope I didn't click on the wrong one.
No!
I'm scared to know.
Like, what do you think about my OC's design?
I like it.
Better than mine, that's for sure.
Like, what's the thing that's most visually appealing about it?
I don't know, I guess it's just kind of like, you don't really see, like, the kind of character anywhere else. Like, what you mostly see is basically, like, this one guy with glasses. Like, there's a few tropes that come with analyst OCs, I guess.
It's the
That
color,
have glasses.
It's the color scheme on the stars.
They normally have glasses. They're normally very plain. Like, they're normally only a few colors. They normally they're kind of, I don't know, I guess bland. They don't really have much. They're kind of meant to be background ponies, really.
But what about my OC?
I don't know, I guess it just, with the scarf and the whole unique design of everything, it feels like it could actually have a central role in the show.
Oh, so his does, but mine doesn't?
You didn't even ask about it.
Dun dun dun.
Wait a minute, Apple, are you Scootaloo?
Yeah.
I was just...
I changed my name, like, daily.
Okay. What do you think about, like, my current avatar right now? Oh, yeah! Chief,
Change daily. That's literally the character's name.
Change daily.
Fuzzy, Wuzzy, Lumpy.
I was just wondering, what do you guys think about my current Skype avatar right now?
I don't know, clearly it's you, so it's pretty good.
Are you fighting a Pokemon?
And if I remember, that is the Phoenix that Spike once had. Or rather, Princess Celestia, sorry.
No, it's not that Phoenix.
It's a Pokemon, Vegeta.
Oh, dang it, Nappa!
I'm gonna catch it, Vegeta.
No!
Let's see if I can get a critical.
I have a feeling I know how this is gonna go. So basically what's gonna happen every time we do this podcast, there's gonna be like 3 or 4 people that's gonna be there, and it's gonna like keep switching every time. Just every time we do it, it's just gonna keep switching between who's actually here and who's not.
Yeah, ooh, that'll be nice. You know, a colorful cast of characters that you won't predict.
You'll never know who's actually attending the podcast you plan on watching.
Yeah.
I know one thing.
What?
It won't be Sam.
No,
Be
it's
Seth?
not gonna be Sev, no.
Wait, what happened to Seth?
Oh, well,
No?
here, let's explain the story. So basically what happened is Sev used disturbing imagery as his profile picture on Skype. So we clearly no one really liked that very much. And Nate was the only one with guts and actually asked about it. Actually asked Sev to change it. And then Sev said, "No, I'm not changing it." And
they accept much meaning.
That's pretty much what happened. Sev didn't want to change his profile picture from pornographic imagery, so he left.
It kind of shows like a little bit of a weak will, not able to adapt to like say more socially acceptable things. Like,
I think I know. I mean,
we didn't want, like, you guys didn't really want to repress it. You guys didn't want to repress. You just wanted to change it just for the podcast. But he was like, no, I'm just gonna be on being free. Like, it's kind of like a selfish type of freedom.
I feel it's just that combined with the whole stress of getting the most hate of any person on YouTube. Like, I'm pretty sure his new video, the whole cynical reaction, already has a dislike. Like, it doesn't even... Like, I don't even think the video's that bad, honestly. I do still watch Sev's videos. There was a reason I started watching him in the first place, and I still am. Except for the Stone Cold podcast, that's not very fun at all. But everything else is alright, and I don't know, it's just a world where, I don't know, some people just aren't built for the YouTube life, the thug life that is YouTube.
Well, I mean, like, they would have to find a balance, like, sooner or later.
Everyone gets hate once in a while.
Keyblade, are you a fan of Danganronpa?
No, I don't like anime.
You don't like gaming?
Anime.
Danganronpa was a game before it became an anime.
It was?
And then they made a game based off the anime, based off the game. And it was the worst game of all time. That's what they do with Street Fighter.
I wanna make a Yo-Dog joke here, but I can't think of one fast enough.
Like, here's the link. Here's a link to, like, an image I got commissioned, like, a few months back.
Alright, let's look at that, shall we?
Oh, these. Oh, that thing.
Trigger Happy Havoc.
Yeah, I never got the whole Danganronpa thing.
Well, do you know about Persona?
I don't like.
Why don't you?
Because it has some certain themes that I deem inappropriate.
What themes do you feel like are inappropriate?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing they get flack for all the time, like basically.
Oh, demonic! I mean, it is based off Shimigami Tensei, in which literally, like, the main fighting force that you get or enemies.
Whole point of the game. Wait, Shimigami Tensei that's an anime now? I didn't even know.
Well, like,
there's a certain level of that I just can't take.
Oh, Jonah, personal biases against it. I see.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
Oh.
You do that.
Well, yeah, you do what you do. You know, I mean.
Yeah. I actually have to. I get to head my church service tomorrow. That's gonna be fun.
Like,
we have the Confirmadads singing, which I can guarantee you. That'll be an adventure in its own.
For me, I consider myself actually atheist.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I used
Bring
to be a
of the Air
Christian.
is as well.
But then it was like, after a few events, it was like, I felt like I should, like, be able to, like, handle stuff, like, on my own. But, like, a sort of a support network, like, that, and then it was like, yeah. Yeah, like, when I got exposed to Persona, I was like, I found my new fandom, baby. I'm getting into this. It's so beautiful. Bye.
I've never really had a fandom but My Little Pony because I was the one guy who would like steer clear of everything on the internet, no matter what it was. And then I found that one comic at the zoo.
I mean, like, I would consider myself more of a Persona fan, Brony, than I do a Pokemon fan. Because I really do like the sort of stories that they tend to bring out in terms of, like, how society's influences tend to hamper on the growth of young adults and such. And no one not really realizing it and such. Like, that's a major draw for me when it comes to Persona. And even the types of, like when you finally, like, are able to discover yourself and actually face against, like, the worst parts of yourself that seem to, like, manifest against you. Like, you're able to use that as an ability. And I think that's pretty kick-ass, you know?
Personally, I also like other RPGs much better.
You like Final Fantasy? You like Kingdom Hearts? I got that.
Yeah, but I also like Final Fantasy and Xenoblade Chronicles.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong about that. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles is really great. Like, Final Fantasy, like, a lot of people seem like it's very debatable, but if you like it, hey.
Yeah, I don't judge people based on their taste in video games.
I'm the kind of guy that plays every video game in existence and goes to the tournaments and does all that lovely stuff.
You've played E.T. the video game?
I own a copy of it.
No, you don't. You lie.
Dude, there were like 10 of those at the game store for $1 each. You think I can resist $1 of the $1 for a worst video game of all time?
That is true.
I had to get it. And I popped it in, and it's honestly, it's pretty bad, yeah. Look, it's pretty bad, but I don't think it's worth the title of worst video game of all time, because there is worse.
Like,
name a worst game.
Let's see, Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. That was pretty bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everything on the 5200 and 7800, those were all crap. Well, it was mostly the consoles that were crap. Also include the Jaguar and that as well. And everything on the PS Vita, and you got yourself a crap sandwich full of crappy video games.
I can think of a worse game. I can think of a much worse game than those.
I don't know.
Kim Kardashian's Hollywood, of course.
PS Vita's pretty bad.
I like the PS Vita and some of the games they have. Like, some of the games are really good.
I just don't think it's worth getting a PS Vita. I already have. I think just the 3DS has a lot more support on it.
Well, yeah, of course the 3DS has a lot more support, but if you're like a fan of like RPGs for like on the go and like the very high quality on that system, go with the Vita. I mean, like, I got the Vita only because of Persona 4 and for Dancing All Night. And now it's like I'm gonna use it for Danganronpa and possibly for some other titles. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Kim Kardashian's Hollywood is the worst game. You know what? I wouldn't even call that a game. It is torture material for serial killers and psychological patients.
And Kanye West.
He's both a serial killer and a psychological patient.
Oh right, I forgot.
That's why he's running for president.
Wait, what? You're kidding.
No, yes, I am kidding. It's been a joke on the internet. Now that, like, pretty much all the celebrities are running for president. Also, I was just looking around the WWE website because I heard James Storm James Storm, favorite TNA wrestler, the only good thing to ever exist in TNA, debuted in NXT, and I was looking around there. Apparently, Donald Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame. I'm not kidding on that.
Why?
Here, let me look that up, actually. I don't even know why.
What does he have to do with it? So you know them. You ever seen any of my videos?
some of them, like in your earlier videos, there was like awkward audio quality, but then after like Griffith the Brush Off, you seem to improve. But it's like the style of your reviews, I still kind of consider it like you're still like in the process of finding your own style. You seem to fall into like some of the same trappings like some new reviewers seem to be on.
No, this is my style. I have no style. I have no grace. I have a funny face.
Yeah, I mean, like, for me,
this is my style, having no style.
That's the greatest style.
What about my review with Rose Pal? Have you seen that one?
Rose Pal? Not exactly. I haven't seen that one.
I don't think so. No. I'm looking up Donald Trump on the WWE Hall. Yep.
I'm also going to be doing one with Transmute for Halloween.
That's good. I'm just wondering. Maybe
Hold on.
Maybe there could be like a chance, like
is that why? Okay.
Outliers,
that's
could do like a huge collab with each other for a certain episode.
Well, actually, we're planning on doing a.
The sad thing is, I don't think I'll even be able to get a value review for
Origins of Discord.
Don't even think I'll be able to get any kind of video out for the most recent episode because I got a
do one on the
busy
Origins
week.
Of Discord.
Oh, the Origins of Discord. So an analysis theory video, huh?
Bingo. I don't just do reviews. I do other things. Like fail at video games and using my microphone while trying to play video games.
Yeah, apparently, okay, I got it.
When I tried to play Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and TF2.
I didn't even get Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I kind of just lost interest in it, but I am very excited for FNAF World. Very excited for that one. And apparently Donald Trump is in the Hall of Fame because he used to own Monday Night Raw. He used to own it.
That's stupid.
In 2013, he was apparently the owner of Monday Night Raw.
Interesting. Well, hey, Nate.
Shoot.
Listen, I'm not at all, like, offended about, like, you having, like, a disdain for Persona because of, like, your beliefs, because, hey, it's like, you follow, like, the toot of your own drum, your own, morality and such, you know?
I didn't
and I
think
can totally
you were
respect
offended.
it. It's just, well, yeah, it's like, the old me would have possibly been like, excuse me? You don't see the greatness of those? Like, I would have gone, like, full on defensive about that whole thing.
Oh,
if it was like the old...
Oh, you mean like the Steven Universe fans when I told them that I hate Steven Universe?
You hate Steven Universe?
And Gravity Falls, and Adventure Time.
I just don't watch TV.
I mean, like, I really do like Steven Universe and Gravity Falls. Adventure Time, not so much at all. It's like it's run its course. Like, I haven't really seen, like, an Adventure Time episode since 2012.
I haven't either.
Most of the other things that other fans watch and find entertaining, I don't find entertaining. I have a complete disdain for Steven Universe.
A complete disdain from it?
How hate it. Well, I don't like Steven for one thing. I think the designs are lazy, and I think the creator puts too much bias in it.
I honestly never saw what people saw in Steven Universe. Like, for some reason, a lot of bronies like Steven Universe, and I don't get why. I watched the first episode of it, never watched another episode.
Wow. Okay. Scootaloo. Okay. Steven Universe is kind of like a slow burn in the first season. It takes an extreme while for anything to even be built up. But once it starts hitting, like, the fan, like, when shit hits the fan, it does, and then that's what gets people in. Like, the first episode, yeah, it's one of those, like, you can't really watch the first episode and be like, this is the show's quality.
I've watched multiple episodes of it, and I don't like it.
Like, how many episodes?
Over 10.
And was it like numerical from like 1 to like 11?
No, I did the first 5, and then when that failed, I attempted to watch something from later on when it apparently started doing an overarching story. I started from that point onward.
I just don't see what other people see in it. I don't see why it's so good. Like, to me, it's just a thing.
And for me, okay, maybe I can better explain it for like in representation for like those people that adore Steven Universe.
Also, the fan base is annoying.
Well, I mean,
that puts a bad taste in my mouth.
The fan base of everything is very annoying.
Yes, but at least I can tolerate the Sonic fan base. I can't tolerate the Steven Universe one.
Well, let me just explain. It's kind of more of like a feels bomb of a series, in which like it has like emotional complexity. Like it's very basic, like due to like the fact that it's like restricted to like 10 minutes per episode. So like they try to start off very simple, but then go more complex when it comes to like the themes shown in like in the later episodes. Like they show like little hints from like each episode, and as you build it up from like watching more and more episodes, if you start to like get hooked onto it, like wanting to see like where this plot line goes, like that's where the majority of the fan base is coming from. Like they're able to hit like those plot nuggets of like the big time episodes, and then they fully appreciate like some of like the beautiful art style of it. And well, Nate,
I did.
have you seen like the?
I did watch.
Have you seen the pilot?
Yes, I have seen the pilot, and I did.
What did
watch
you think of?
It was horrible. I did watch the Dragon Ball Z parody, and I giggled a couple times at that. Like when they said power levels are meaningless.
Oh yeah, Garnet's universe. Well, that was kind of more of like a fillerish episode.
No, that's the one that I actually got a little bit of enjoyment out of.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, because they make fun of Dragon Ball Z, which is another thing that I think is overrated. No, I like Dragon Ball Z.
Okay,
but it's overrated.
You don't like the amount of like people praising it?
I mean, I like it, but I can't take much more. I can only take so much of time.
I see.
With Steven Universe, that's about 30 seconds before I want to say, turn it off, for God's sake, turn it off.
I think we were supposed to have a topic.
Who cares? There's only 3 of us.
Come on, Nate, don't be a downer.
I also dislike the art.
Well...
No, okay.
That's not just a complaint about Steven Universe, that's a
so,
complaint about Graphics too.
Do we want a topic, or should we just get rid of the whole notion of a topic and continue pursuing our own cartoon-related endeavors?
Why don't we pick up with the topic next week, when we can actually promote it?
Oh yeah!
Yeah, that works.
Okay,
that'll probably work a little bit better.
I'm just wondering, what do you guys think about them fighting herds?
I don't care anymore.
I have also kind of lost interest in it. Like, it seems progress with it is going really disturbingly slow. Like, yo, get the game out already. Let people play it. I want to play it. I like fighting games. I've been like fighting games.
There is a closed beta for it. It's for like it's for Indiegogo backers only.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry, I don't do Kickstarters.
I can't afford it.
I can totally understand it. Okay.
Plus, I just feel it's kind of a reskin of the game I already have, which is Fighting is Magic. Oh, I remember, I got Fighting is Magic 3 days before it was taken off the internet.
It lost the one aspect that it drew me into. I don't like traditional fighters.
Oh.
That's why I like Smash Bros. As much as I do.
That's Smash Brothers for me.
Because traditional fighters get really, really boring. It's just like the same. And that's why I also like Tekken Tag Tournament too. It's because it actually has like new type of fighting. Like for games like Street Fighter especially, it's the same game, the same thing over and over and over again. And even if you're playing like a campaign mode that lasts 10 minutes because you only get to fight 3 battles, or something like that, it's the same fight basically over and over again, even if it's really different characters.
I mean, in the defense for them fighting herds, like, it's like they're gonna put some interesting aspects to it to make it not like one of the other fighters. Like essentially have it be entertaining enough for like with like elements such as like a music system that changes depending on who's dominating the competition. And then there's also like
there was one of those in Street Fighter too.
Capcom did.
Oh, like wait, you mean like sort of like mode shifts?
No, in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, whenever one player would jump out of the fight and a new player would jump in, it's a tag team 3-on-3 fighter. The music would change to match the theme of the new character. For example, I could be playing as Morrigan Ainsland from Darkstalkers and swap out for Phoenix Wright, and it'll start playing the Objection theme from Phoenix Wright.
Oh!
And then when if someone's playing as Captain America and swaps out for Spider-Man, it'll start playing Spider-Man's theme.
Okay. Okay. No. That's not what I mean by dynamic music system. The dynamic music system for them fighting herds is actually quite different. Like, there's like a basic theme for like when like the fighters enter their stage, like after they do like their own intro music jams before like the fight begins. Then it just plays like the normal stage theme. But then as soon as like if the fighters are kind of just stop doing stuff, it transitions into like a more laid back theme to show like a kind of like in some Sonic games early on before the 3D era, in which like there's like this idle theme. But then like
and then when that idle theme ran out, Sonic would jump off the stage and die.
Yeah.
On his own.
Yeah.
That was only in one game, I believe.
It's still funny.
Okay, but then continuing on, as I was saying before, like when a character is dominating by saying like if he's like hitting like the other character for like 3/4 of like their health, or like 2/3 of their health, like it then mixes like the character's theme combined with like the stage theme to create like a sort of like a triumphant remix for like the character that's dominating. And it would switch if like the other character tends to rebel and is starting to gain a cover over the other fighter.
There's one problem with that.
Are they
I thought you were gonna ask why. I was like dramatically pausing. That was awkward, but anyway, the one problem with that is that doesn't really affect the game in any major way. Like, it's still the same game, it's just kind of different music.
Does it have the original Fighting is Magic music?
Probably not.
No.
Not interested.
The Fighting is Magic music was awesome. In fact, hold on.
Yes.
I ditched this project a while ago. I was actually making, like, when Fighting is Magic went off the map, I started making my own My Little Pony fighting game. Here, let me pull up a snapshot from it if I can get one. Yeah, here's one. Okay, just do that. There's a snapshot from it. It had a massive roster that I couldn't even do it. Like, I only had like 5 characters done when I dropped it, and 1 stage.
And were any of these non-basic?
Ooh, they are.
I don't know. It didn't.
No, the characters that he finished.
Oh, the ones that I finished Applejack, Twilight, Celestia, Luna, and Pinkie Pie, I believe.
Okay, so 2 out of 5.
So, Shining Armor and Derpy Hooves, the ones in the photo, they won't work. They wouldn't do anything if you selected their icon. But that's what the game kind of was. I ended up ditching it because it just didn't flow right. Like, it didn't feel like a fighting game. I didn't have any kind of combos or anything to pull.
0 out of 10, no vinyl. No Tavi.
Yeah, I know, I needed to redo that roster. I need to. If I ever pick that back up, I am redoing the roster.
And
I am
Smith.
taking out Granny Smith. I am taking out Brooke Biceps and Brayburn.
I can see Scootaloo. And
Yeah, Scootaloo is there. Pretty sure Sweetie Belle isn't.
Yeah, that's weird. Like
Tiara, Lightning Dust.
That game was messed up.
Zecora. I can't say Zecora. Keep Zecora.
That game was a messed up game. Sorry.
I do want to play it both Biceps though. If nothing else, to spam the yeah taunt. Just the entire match. Yeah!
Oh yeah, there were actually only Applejack ever had a taunt in the game, because Applejack was the only one I ever finished full sprites for. But I don't even have them anymore. I don't think I don't have the sprites on my computer anymore. But yeah, Applejack was really the only character that was ever completely finished. Like the rest of them, they all were programmed, like the 5 I told you about, but their sprite actions weren't finished. All their sprites and everything. So yeah, I used to make video games. I don't anymore. It's hard.
Well,
I gotta say this is pretty fantastic right here.
Yeah, I can't say that much. It's real.
I
Oh yeah, that. Oh wait, what? I'm sorry. I haven't heard of this one. This intrigues me very much.
I've been following this one for a while.
I haven't. What? What is this? Downloads. Ooh, coming soon. Oh.
It's not out.
Oh joy. Okay.
But some of the music is, and I like the music.
well,
How long has this been in development? How long has that been in development?
A couple of years now.
Oh, then it's probably not getting finished anytime soon.
Oh no, they've actually been updating it pretty periodically.
Oh really? Official channels, huh?
Media pages.
Go, link me to the YouTubes.
I mean, for me, like the reason why I'm more optimistic for Stems fighting her is just like it's like even if like the subjects change, as long as like they keep like a sort of like sense of creativity towards the project, in which it could be like a sort of like a new IP, like I would still follow it. I'm kind of like that.
I feel like, I feel like they're just hanging on to like even if it's like a new game entirely. I feel like they're hanging on to like the popularity of Fighting is Magic and trying to ride that instead of making something new.
If Evo had
dang, this looks promising.
Absolute jerks.
And their last devlog was 8 months ago. Okay.
No, but their last post on social media was only 3 months ago.
What?
Oh.
But as for them fighting turds, I gotta say, like, if it weren't for Evo, it'd still be Fighting is Magic. Because
was Fighting is Magic at Evo? I didn't even know.
Why it got shut down because Evo wanted to make money for charity off of it.
Oh, okay.
Hasbro didn't let that be a thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
so anyway,
I don't feel like all that like regretful about like the way events transpired.
I do. Made me lose interest. Although
So
Fighting is Magic Mega is still technically a thing.
let's move topics. What I've been surfing through my YouTube subscriptions, and apparently, you know what? I'm gonna bookmark that Super Smash Ponies. I'm gonna bookmark that. But anyway, I've heard rumors around the mill that Nintendo's already developing another Super Smash Bros. Game for the NX as a launch title for it.
No. That's no way. There's no way that's true.
That's kind of a bit too soon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, but what the whole rumor about it is Nintendo was feeling like the Nintendo NX is obviously a very new console with very new concepts. So they're trying to get people to trust it, and by making a new Smash Bros. Game for it, they're doing that. But really, like, obviously it's all just speculation.
Oh my my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
And there's a...
Magic Mega has announced 3 characters in addition to the one that they already announced. Trixie, Gilda, and Vinyl.
Oh, alrighty then. 2 season 1 antagonists and
the Vinyl. So what is Fighting is Magic Mega? Is this like...
Reboot.
Oh, okay.
Reboot by a different team.
Alright.
As long as this one doesn't get pulled down.
Technically it's a different thing, so I don't think it's reboot unless they try to make money. I'm okay with this. Although
I'm okay with Fighting as Magic Mega.
Although I still want Derpy to be in it, but they said no to that.
Ooh, something very contradictory.
What?
You know, about like not having Derpy in it, you know? I mean, like, I thought there would be like a lot of the fandom be like, if Derpy isn't in it as like a DLC character, it's like, that's kind of blasphemous, but I actually can respect someone like that who tends to stretch from the norm.
They also plan to put in a Changeling and the CMC.
Nice.
As a team fighter.
Oh, a team fighter, sweetness.
Nice.
I don't know if they've dropped dropped that though, but I have the beta they opened up. It's only got 4 characters and they were all main 6 characters. But they have Spike
characters
in the character selection.
Yes, Spike. Okay, I'm really sorry.
Let me pull it up and see what.
So there's here. Let's download this. Actually, I'm gonna try it because screw it.
It's basically just Fighting is Magic.
Oh, they called it Fighting is Magic Mega because you download it through Mega. I get it now.
They haven't really updated anything with it either, aside from menu selection screen.
Meh. I like fighting games, probably too much. So.
And they added something new to the logo.
I mean, for me,
oh joy, that's a great update.
Oh, and there's a completely new theme to it. The roster appears to show Big Mac locked out, Spike locked out, a Changeling locked out, and the Cutie Mark series locked out.
Yep, not waiting 20 minutes for that. Okay, doing that later.
Again, they haven't changed really anything aside from the selection screen and the music on the main menu.
I don't know.
I mean,
like, what do you think it is? This, like, certain aspects of the whole Brony fandom are starting to kind of die. Like, the music fandom, I guess. The part of the fandom that does the music, that's starting to die.
Because Tombstone stopped doing it.
So did, like, Glaze Wooden Toaster, whatever you call him, he doesn't really do it either. Like, he technically still does, but not really. He doesn't publish much.
Wooden Toaster is the last active 2 days. Has not uploaded a video since 4 months ago.
Yeah, and I believe that was his prototype VIP.
I think Forest Rain is still around. Oh no.
Yeah. So
3 months ago.
That's kind of died, and other parts of the fandom, like also games. If you've ever seen games like fan games, that's ever since Fighting is Magic was canceled, that started to die.
Black Griffin is still around.
Yeah, he's still rolling. He's still rolling.
I wouldn't say die. I would just say it's like evolving into like a much more smaller palette of people doing the genre.
True. It's really unfortunate too because
I'm not gonna say
the music and games used to be awesome. Used to be my favorite part about it, and industries like art drawing, things like YouTube especially that too. Because like so many people think it's like really easy to start doing it. Like, oh hey, I'll just get Windows Movie Maker and I'll be golden to make videos. Yeah, not really.
Hey, that's what I use.
Oh wait, what?
That's what I use.
Oh.
But I can't afford better.
I don't even know. I use I use the same animation software they used to animate Peppa Pig, so...
See, you can't even tell, can you?
No, actually, I didn't. I use Peppa Pig animation software, basically.
And that's the problem with the world today?
No. I just have images flying in everywhere, just... Like, I always tried to have something for people to look at while they're watching my videos, instead of it just being a still image in the left corner. So I just have things like flying in at all points, and rotating, and doing all kinds of stuff.
It's
Keeping it interesting, I guess.
Why is this a thing? I don't understand. What is with the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom?
What is the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom?
Mostly focus about the lore, and they have like some musicians.
I'm aware of the lore. I don't get what's with the fan parts, like the disturbing stuff.
Oh.
The disturbing stuff?
There's disturbing stuff in every fandom, honestly. Just
well, it's very similar. It's just very similar in every fandom.
What does this even mean?
What is that? What is it? What is it? It's not even like.
Oh
it's
my
not
God,
even.
it's an OC.
It's not disturbing in the way that it's like sexual or anything, but it's not good.
I don't understand what it was.
They're trying to make it.
It's like they took the body of Plushtrap and like took the mouth of Golden Freddy, added this like Justin Bieber hair. Added Justin Bieber hair and changed its eye color, and gave it a bandana.
Hey look, it's a similar.
You know what?
Disorder.
You know what? That's going on the. I'm putting that on the stream. Add source, a screen capture, and there. Anyone who wants to see this monstrosity now can, in full glory of it.
Anyone won't want to see it, but okay.
It's terrifying.
Let's just read the first few things that come up in my DeviantArt just when checking the main page. There's a trainer's journey. Now this has no capitalization. Pokemon Ranger makes a scene. Then there's nothing personnel, kid. Reme Pelados, Thunder Kid and Sorrow roleplay. And I don't know what this is. It looks like Princess Leia, but it's not Princess Leia. And I'm backing out when I'm seeing furries.
I don't even do DeviantArt. Like, I do it for the other channel that I do, but that's not really too much.
I have friends on DeviantArt. That's the only reason I stick around.
I just can't draw, which is why I don't use DeviantArt.
I can't draw either, and I still have like 3 things on my DeviantArt. Most of them are digital stuff. Like I did this when the CNC got their marks. I did that. Can you name all of those people?
No.
Silver Quill, Hallelujah, myself,
You don't.
Rose,
I know the ones on the top, but not the ones on the bottom.
Rosepal, Blissey, Dusty Cat, Secret Dreamer, and Francie. I would have added yours, Nova, but I didn't have access to a good picture.
Oh.
What?
If you want it, I can send it, but it's not. I don't think it's necessary or anything.
No, I've already finished it.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I was gonna add Nova, but like, because when I first decided, I knew I wanted to do Silver Quill, and I knew I wanted to do Blissey and Rosie.
I honestly would have put canned creams on there because I am obsessed with canned cream, honestly.
Canned cream doesn't have one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot completely about the fact that he's still a blank flank.
Even even after the CMC get their cutie marks.
He does.
Is Canned Cream ever going to get his cutie mark? And then once he finally gets it, it's a can of sour cream on his flank, and it looks awful.
And then he was sent to Alicorn too. Like KP did.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Why? How come you didn't think about putting A and Y as OC's cutie mark in it?
I did, but I couldn't find a decent picture.
Oh.
Oh no.
Plus,
For the
I
whole
like
Outliers thing, I just for things I didn't have, I just literally took them out of videos.
Plus, I like Listen better.
Yeah.
Oh.
The first picture I had of you, Nate, it was honestly pretty badly edited. Oh my god. This, I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but I just checked Equestria Daily because reasons, and this sweater is amazing.
Ooh, a sweater.
Oh my god, new subscribers.
Ooh, that looks really nice.
Yeah, I know, I need it desperately. Go get it for me for Christmas, grandmother. Go get me a pony sweater for Christmas, grandmother.
I almost got it.
It's necessary. I don't even have, like, a decent t-shirt. Like, the most I have is this Gen 3 t-shirt that says Free Pony Rides.
Can we make fun of you for that?
Hold on. Yeah, you can make fun of me all you want. I legitimately wear that shirt.
Laugh at him. He likes Gen 3.
Okay, here, let me search it up on Google. Let me see if I can find a Google image of it, because I am not willing to... I'm not willing to use Facecam, because that's just not what I do.
I was trying to get that t-shirt.
Pretty sure this isn't it, but I'm gonna look at it anyway. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, yeah, found it.
I like those movies.
Like those four
That,
are pretty hot.
you guys are gonna laugh so hard when you see this. I'm sorry, you're gonna be cracking up. Also, I'm putting it.
Oh, come on, I was just saying how visually appealing the images are.
Oh my god.
What?
That is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
Here, can I put this?
Okay.
Oh, I can't put it on the stream. Screw you.
Oh my.
How is that even?
How's that even bad? That's just a very simplistic image.
Yeah, I know, and you guys are laughing at me.
I thought you said Generation 3. That's Generation 1, man.
It's almost as.
Oh wait, did I say Generation 3? Oh, screw me.
Yeah, seriously.
Screw him. Sorry about that. That t-shirt though, the one you put in the Skype chat, that looks awesome. It's $20, so sorry, I'm not getting it.
What, the one that I put in there?
Yeah.
I tried to get it from Hot Topics, they didn't have my size, and I couldn't order it because it's sold out and extra large online.
I remember I was on like the Nintendo eShop on Wii U, and and like Earthbound on the Virtual Console, it's sold out, and I'm like, how exactly do you sell out of a virtual product?
Wait, when was this?
It was like half a year ago, I think. I was planning to get Earthbound on Virtual Console for my Wii U, and apparently it was sold out. And I'm like, how do you sell out of a virtual product like that? It's Virtual Console. You don't.
I only got it 3 or 4 months ago. You should try again.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Kinda got Rocket League for PC recently, so...
Oh god, not really one of those things.
Rocket League is an amazing game.
Had enough of that with Market.
And the last 5 minutes of the podcast. Normally it's a very silent time. And then it goes for another silence for an hour and a half.
The dark hour stretches before you.
Alright.
Oh joy. I am so excited for the dark hours. Okay, let's talk about a topic.
Right.
Newest episode.
Honestly, like,
I wouldn't be
this episode
surprised
was
if
a
you
good
guys didn't see
episode.
it. We've been very busy today.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
But yeah, so have you guys actually seen it? I barely got, like, from 8 to 9, I basically saw it from then.
What?
The new episode.
Oh yeah, I get up every Saturday morning.
I did not have time.
I was able to see the new episode, like, just
okay.
actually, like, the hour before I just came on.
Good, so we can actually talk about it. The problem is I have, like, my entire Saturday booked. Because I have, like, 2 different Super Smash Bros. Tournaments to go to. I have church service to head.
Speaking of Smash Bros, read that.
Yeah, I know, I go to those pretty often. They're quite fun, even though I've only won, like, 2 or 3.
Read what I just showed you.
Oh, okay. This better not be a trick. Or of some kind. This better not be, like... Yep, it... You know what? Screw you! Screw you!
Oh, Yoshi, senpai.
I laughed at that more than I should.
We're like the only people who use classic controllers. And I'm like whenever my friends come over and we just play Smash, normally they either bring their 3DSs or use Wii remotes or classic controllers, and I use the gamepad. And I get to use the gamepad.
That's horrible.
And I get to use the gamepad. And no, it's not, actually, because I've been playing with the gamepad the whole time, and every tournament I play with the gamepad.
Oh.
I don't play with the GameCube controllers. I'm like the one guy who doesn't. Because I never played Melee. My first game was Brawl, and it's still my favorite game of all time. So I play with the gamepad. I do have a custom control set for the gamepad, though.
Use the gamepad. They restrict access to the gamepad at our tournament. No one's allowed to use it.
Oh. Well, I don't know what tournaments you going. I go to like pretty small tournaments. They're not like broadcasted on anything or.
Oh, I might have an interesting topic which we might be able to talk about.
Yeah, all right, go for it.
What about recent animes or TV shows you guys recently seen?
I barely ever watch TV anymore. It's just no for me. The only TV I watch is My Little Pony, honestly.
Pretty much, that's me. I don't really care for TV all that much anymore.
It's all on the YouTube circuit for me now.
What, like YouTube videos or YouTube shows?
Oh,
YouTube.
Have any of you guys ever heard of Battle for Dream Island or Inanimate Insanity or anything like that?
Nopey nope.
Last thing that I watched.
Oh, here. You know, you guys deserve to see it. I'm gonna get you Inanimate Insanity.
The last things that I have watched on YouTube were the newest game theory and Dr. Wolf's newest review.
There's Inanimate Insanity right there.
I mean, as for me, I've been starting to watch like this Attack on Titan abridged called A Slap on Titan.
Oh, you mean the weird comical middle school stuff?
No. I'm not talking about the actual anime Attack on Titan Junior High. I'm talking about an abridged of the original Attack on Titan.
Okay.
There's a Junior High Attack on Titan.
Yes, there is, and it's weird.
Yeah, it's in the same vein as Rock Lee and Friends.
It's really, really weird. Like, I actually watched Attack on Titan. It was decent, I guess.
This looks like Teen Titans Go, but with Attack on Titan.
Well, here's the thing. It's a lot more funnier than you might think it is compared to Teen Titans Go.
A lot more funnier is not proper grammar.
Because Teen Titans Go isn't funny.
Yeah.
It's really, like, I honestly thought it was funny for a while, but then, like, for the first season or so, I don't even know if that show does seasons, because it's all just like a mishmash of whatever.
It's currently season 3.
Oh, well, like, the first season was actually pretty funny, and they had a bunch of references to the original Teen Titans, which I enjoyed. But then they kind of just went their own way and started making up characters like Junior Flash, or whoever he was named.
Kid Flash?
Kid Flash.
Kid Flash is actually in the comics. It's just...
Sorry, I don't read comics except for the My Little Pony comics. Which everyone says they're terrible, and I'm like, why? They're awesome, except for that one with.
No, it's just.
But that we don't mention that one.
Now I'm just listening to the original Teen Titans theme.
Wait a minute, are you talking about the good, the bad, the ponies?
Maybe. I do get most of the new issues, though. Like, if it's about ponies, I'm not really interested in. Like, there was one with Fluttershy and Iron Will. I didn't get that one, because I don't...
That's the stupidest thing that I've ever seen.
Oh, really? Did you watch the video?
No.
Oh.
No, I just...
Because I was about to say, that's a justified response to inanimate insanity.
I made the mistake of looking up Teen Titans fanfiction, and the first thing I see that pops up is Raven gets rickrolled.
Oh, lovely. I'm pretty sure that's fanfiction.net in a nutshell.
What, people getting rickrolled?
No, there was one about Sunset Shimmer going to McDonald's for the first time, and that was the most popular fanfiction for a while. I'm not kidding.
This looks really interesting.
There's like really... No, I actually read it. It's like one chapter, 2,000 words. That's it. 2,000 words is a lot less than you'd expect, actually.
Yeah, no, really, it is less than what you expect. It's just only 3 pages on, say, like, a Microsoft
yeah, and
Word document.
it was really random. Like, I don't know.
Oh, God. Just like always, fanfiction, it's nothing but freaking, shit fix. That's literally it.
I only read the good fan fictions, not those ones. Or
I mean, for me, I just try out many fan fictions that seem appealing to me. The ones that don't really keep my interest, I drop them.
I have 145 stories in my to-read later list.
For me, I have like around between 10 to 20 stories on like my read later list.
Why is that in mind?
I don't write anymore. Not well, I write, but not fan fictions.
Why is that in my read later list? That's horrible.
Fan fictions, it's very hard to write a good fan fiction. You gotta know the characters, you gotta know basically everything, and you even gotta study things, because people will crack down on you if you get one single fact wrong in a fan fiction.
I don't know where I'm getting some of these ideas. Why? I like tired when I was wanting to read these, because I don't like the ideas that I'm reading here. That's a romance story. Why is that in there?
Well, here we are. Silence as usual. Last minute.
Yeah. Any closing remarks you guys want to mention? Like,
I don't know. I just need ideas for the next placement image, because I have no idea. Like this one here, I don't even think I sent you the placement image. Let me do that real quick.
Okay.
It's just the neons. It's just the neon stuff, but
I have a closing thought.
Go for it.
What?
Hootus.
Purchase.
Hootus.
Purchase.
Hootus.
Hootus.
I have a photo for that.
What? Hootus. I do like.
Let me find it real quick.
This neon. I like this neon. It looks kind of nice.
There it is. Okay, and sent.
It's better be.
Oh my god! I really do like the neon on my OC. Looks really nice.
King Kong put his cup.
Oh no, I have random crap on my computer.
you got the joke.
No, I didn't at all. I just found it on the internet and I'm like, wow, that's weird. Let's save it.
Do you not know where the Buddhist things come from?
No, I don't play Team Fortress 2. I don't do anything related to it, really.
The joke is when the heavy's telling the engineer to put a dispenser down, he'll go, put dispenser here. So people took the part of it out, so he just says, put this.
Lovely, that sounds like Pingus from Eggman.
It's pretty much the same thing, but it's funnier.
Yeah, that makes
oh my god, what is this?
Time for some of that Pingus jam!
What?
It makes sense considering they basically added a Gatling gun to Splatoon.
Anyway.
Hey guys, mind if I say something about about today's podcast?
Oh yeah, but we'll probably end it. But end it so we don't go an hour and a half longer than we're supposed to.
Next time we're definitely gonna have a topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time we're definitely gonna have a topic, but here's the thing. A lot of people seem to have different sources of happiness. Like, if you think like happiness comes from like a common source, it's kind of like a sort of like a wrong type of belief, because like as I've learned today, like Nate's happiness comes from like a lot of different subjects compared to my happiness, and hey,
that's too deep for me.
Too deep?
It's too deep.
3 deep, 7 me.
Yeah. I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking about it, like...
I remember, the 3 Deep was actually the name of the Frogger sequel. Frogger 2 was named 3 Deep. But anyway, yeah, so let's just end it here before we get carried away. So, this is the Outliers signing off. Yay!
See ya!
Yay, we know you hate us.